Hey there, this is the next video in the Projects of Bob series. Um, and I'm going to talk to you now about the Hilltop Howlers. So, to give a little backstory, I was in a social club called the Plug Uglies. They are a music support crew that has chapters all across the Southeast. They're a great organization. They support local music. That's what they do. And I was a part of them for almost 8 years. Um, November of 2020, I ended up leaving the organization. Uh, and, I kind of missed that sense of community. I didn't want to go back to them, but I definitely missed parts of it quite a bit. So I kind of got this idea for. I thought about all the things I loved and all the things I didn't like about being in a social club like that. And I just kind of sat down and listed everything out and kind of weighed the pros and cons of like, if I was going to do this, how would I do it differently? Um, and I ended up talking it over with a good friend of mine named Keith. And he basically kind of showed me the light. And he's the reason why the Hilltop Howlers really are, especially why they are the way that they are. The point he made was that it shouldn't be a social club to get what I was wanting out of it. It should be a charity. And so I was like, that's actually okay, all right. And we talked it out. And so the Hilltop Howlers were formed. We are a charitable organization that. Office cat, stop, 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 go. Um, I swear he will. I'm going to leave this in. I'm not editing this out. This is my life. He will not come near me all day until I'm doing something that requires him to leave me alone, and then he's locked in. Um, go away. Nope. Nope. All right, where was I? So the Hilltop Howlers. We're a charitable organization with kind of two focuses. One is the Hilltop area of Montgomery specifically, but really the larger arts, music, small business, cultural scene of Montgomery. Uh, I'm not going to lose my temper at a cat. It's a cat. He doesn't know any better, but he should. If I hold you, will you stop getting into things? I was just holding you, and you ran away. Okay. Hopefully now I can get this video done. Yes, look at the camera. Yes, you're probably the real star here. Everyone probably just watches these videos hoping that you'll show up. Oh yes, please claw my arm. Okay. Uh, so there's an area in Montgomery called the Hilltop, and it has been largely ignored by most of Montgomery. It's kind of in this nebulous in-between zone. It's not. It's kind of in the Cottage Hill area. It's kind of in downtown. It's really Goldthwaite Street. Goldthwaite Street. Um, and it's sometimes called Five Points, sometimes called the Hilltop. Uh, Sometimes it's just not called anything at all. But I have lived in Montgomery multiple times over the years, and especially here in the past few years, I really felt that there isn't a place in Montgomery for someone like me. There's no area that really caters to people who are more alternatively minded, I guess, that are also like very inclusive, things like that. So like I love punk and metal. There's no bars that do it anymore in Montgomery. The only place you can see it is the Sanctuary, which is on Goldthwaite Street, which is in the Hilltop. Yeah, we love the Sanctuary. And so, really, what kind of sparked this was someone bought one of the abandoned buildings on Goldthwaite Street, and they're Hilltop MGM, and they are renovating the building. And Seville Salon, which is some good friends of mine, they moved in to that building, and they are very inclusive. They are kind of the alternative salon in Montgomery, and so that really was like, hey, the sanctuary's there. They're doing this there. Maybe we could turn this into a 5 points, like an Atlanta or a Birmingham style 5 points. And that's really our goal. We want to make an area in Montgomery that is cool. That really kind of, it's Montgomery gets weirdly segregated. There's a lot of areas in Montgomery that is. No, that's my microphone cord. Leave it alone. Um, there's a lot of areas in Montgomery that are really just they cater to uh, different racial groups, pretty much exclusively, and a lot of that is just lingering repercussions uh, from segregation. Uh, but and also white flight in Montgomery is a very real thing, unfortunately. Um, so we want to build an area that it caters to and to everyone who wants to be inclusive. That also wants to rock out and be weird. Um, so we want to help bring in some businesses that'll do that. But really, we realize that's fairly niche. So really, what we're really doing is we're really just helping promote small businesses, artists, bands, things like that. We want to help whatever other people's dreams are. We want to help them reach it. That's what we're doing. Our Instagram is really taking off. We're really doing a lot of cool stuff on there. Getting a lot of interaction. And some really cool stuff has come out of it. We got some great events that are going to be happening in the coming weeks and months. A lot of it just came from, hey, someone on Instagram saw us and like, oh, hey, what do you think about doing this? And we're like, yeah, let's do it. If that's what you want to do, we'll help make it happen. The other thing we want to do is help the homeless. The homeless community in Montgomery doesn't get a lot of love from the city at large at times. And there's no point in getting the city to a golden age if people are getting left behind. We could end homelessness in Montgomery if we just really, if the city would really get behind it. We could end homelessness in the city. We could end homelessness in America quite easily. You know how you get someone to stop being homeless? You give them a home. You know how many abandoned or houses that aren't in use there are in America right now? More than enough to house our homeless community. So, it's just going to take some charity work and some working with the cities and whatnot. But yeah, so but we realize that we don't have the expertise in that area. So we want to partner with people that do have the expertise, whether it be River City Church or the River Region like Homeless Organization or Mid Alabama Homeless Coalition. They're the experts. They do this all the time. So our goal will be to help them do their job by like, hey, do they need donations? What do you need? Okay, well we have different avenues of people that we reach than they probably do. So we want to be able to, kind of tap into those resources and help the homeless that way. So long term, we would love to get like a homeless jobs program on the Hilltop. Like, let's get the Hilltop into tip top 5 points shape, filled with cool, quirky businesses and, stuff like that. And then, start working to get some of the homeless in the area jobs. That'd be fantastic. That's a kind of a long-term dream. Oh, you're biting me. Okay. All right. Cool. Glad I'm taking the time to hold you. But yeah, so that's the Hilltop Howlers. That's what we've got going on. I'm actually sending off the paperwork for our certificate of, I forget what it's called. Certificate of formation. Sending that in today. So we're probably just about a month out from being a nonprofit, I think. Super excited about that. So yeah, just go to hilltophowlers.org and you can see all about what we do. Okay, all right. Are we done here? Are you done here? Ow. Great. Great. Love it. Cat bit my face. Um, all right. So, yeah, that's the Hilltop Howlers. Probably not the concise, clear, easy to understand video that most people would want. But hey, welcome to dealing with me and my shitty office cat. Cheers.